Both teams still searching for that first win of the season. One of them is going to find it here as we're off in week 2. Calvin Austin on the return. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Red! 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready.
Now running for the first time with Jalen Warren. Had some room to work, and he took advantage. Give him 7.
Well, that run may not move the chains, Kate. That is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2.
Get it. Bronco 80. Let go.
From the gun, jumps it. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. 3 yards there and enough to move the chains.
You know what I like about a 2nd and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a first down. You know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play action pass in a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
They'll throw it here on first. Completes a DK Metcalf. And he takes it up and across midfield into Ravens territory.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
2nd and manageable. He's throwing. He completes it in traffic. And he's tackled with a first down yardage. Double coverage, a deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
60 Bison.
Johnson gets it on 1st and 10. Good little whip there. Looks like about 6. Malachi Starks read that nicely. He makes the stop.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
They're going play action. Going all the way to the end zone here. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. Nate Wiggins has got it. Along the right sideline, there's space. He brings this one back. Touchdown, Baltimore, off the pick 6.
Well, that is quite the tone setter and very different between the two sides. Offense, that's a disaster. But defensively, you've just lit the flame of emotion, and now you want to build on it. Wow.
That one splits the uprights. And the Ravens will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Wilson with a return here. And he stopped on the run back at the 27. Offense emptying the backfield as they come up here. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Trap Cowboy 80. Dragon 60.
Back to work they go after the interception. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
I love that. Now, I love that defensively right there. It's about the only thing you could do to the tight ends at this level. You have got to disrupt them. You have got to match their physicality with even more physicality, and it forced an incompletion.
Here we go. Here we go. Viking 18. Go.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Caught, nice game left side. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. Gain of 15 there. And the Steelers have the first down. It's like you always say, right back to work for him. Getting a drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game. And you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
Set, ready.
On 2nd down, Warren. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
No throw, 3rd and long. Throwing the out route complete. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much at training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Oh, baby, there's way too much behind that kick, and he knew it. So that's all the way over the end zone for a touchback. Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. Has a hole left, room to run. He's at the 30. Gets the 10. He's at the 5. He does it. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens take a 13-0 lead. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. Kicking team on to try the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Ravens drive out to an early 14-0 lead. The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Wilson with a return here. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10.
Ready.
Drive begins with a run by Johnson. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Come on. Set, 18, 70, Timberwolves.
On the ground again with Johnson. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. A 70-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the 1st down. Just get to a manageable 3rd down, but instead they move the chains, and that is one disheartening look on that defense.
We've set it downs from 37.
Get it. 60 Bison.
To the air now on 1st and 10. He's throwing deep to the left side. And the downfield call is going to go unanswered. Defender saw to that. That incompletion means it's 2nd down.
I like that right there, Kate. Early in this game, show your cards. Double this guy. They know his ability, his reputation. Make somebody else beat you.
Ball stays at that 37. Here's 2nd and 10.
60 Eagles. Ready.
Here's a quick pass, cut outright. And he'll get it up to the 44.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
19, shot.
He'll toss it to Johnson. And the run will not work. He is shot to the line. This is going to be 4th and short.
When one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Logan Cook on to punt. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. And he'll bring in this fair catch at the 13.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 14-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Jackson. That's his man. It's the Oklahoma State rookie. And this gets him well away from dangerous. He is up past their 20. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
All set now. 1st and 10. Putting a receiver in motion. Flying down the middle with Henry. Space to the 35. And he gets this one out to the 40-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's going to be a Baltimore first. That'll be the end of one in this AFC North battle. Our score, 14-0. More from Acrisure Stadium after the break. Back at beginning of the 2nd quarter, Ravens in possession. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. They send West to right. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. That's him on the quick hitter. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Just a yard left to go on 2nd down. Out of the gun, Henry. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the 1st.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that 1st down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Play fake, Jackson. Bails out of the pocket quick. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. He brings up 2nd down.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. It's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Passing into the hands of Devontae Walker. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
1st and 10 from the 32.
We change it.
Looking to throw, Jackson. Escapes the pocket. He can run it. And they're going to be working from the red zone as he reaches the 16. A gain of 15 there. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
Get up! Ready! Ready! Get shot!
Lamar now from the gun. Throws caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens take a 20-zip lead. Well, this machine has been firing on all cylinders this game, partner. And it continues firing as that lead grows yet again.
And those who've tried to get in the way of that machine you're talking about, namely the defense, well, they've paid the price over and over and over again.
That one right down the middle. And the Ravens stretch their lead to 21. The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Wilson with a return here. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Okay, ready?
Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. They go counter. It's Johnson. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. That's a nice quick correction for this front row. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Warren here from the gun. And he finds just enough daylight for a 5-yard gain. It's 3rd down.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
3rd down. They need 7.
Go! 60 Eagles! 60 Eagles! Ready?
To the air on 3rd and long. Into traffic, complete. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38.
Get it! 6, go!
1st and 10, looking to throw. It's a screenplay to Warren. And it doesn't get much, up to maybe their own 40. Stopped by one of the league's best tacklers, Roquan Smith.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. Where one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
Come on, set! Gravity Lions!
Still sticking with the passing game. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Let's go! Bronco 80! 7 Pirates! 7 Pirates! Huh.
Sticking to the air here. It's on the turf, the ball's out, he lost it! And he falls on his own miscue, and that sets them up with a 1st down.
We all saw the brief moment of full-on panic between the ball coming out and him getting back on it. The impressive part is he kept his composure while it was still loose. One mistake didn't become two, and he cleaned it up before any defenders could.
They are throwing it again. Complete to Tremble. And they get him out just before he can move those chains, partner. It's a gain of 9 on first down.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. He picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
At the 22-yard line.
So it looks like it'll be second and maybe a yard as we come back, Brock, from our 2-minute warning. More from Acrisure Stadium in just a moment. Ball right up against that marker, but not there yet. It's second and inches. He's going to throw it again. Short pass brought in. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're in the first and goal.
It's a gain of 16 yards. That's good for a Steelers first down. First and goal at the 6-yard line.
Here we go, set. Hawk 70, Hawk 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Ready, ready?
From the red zone on first. And he will score. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers chop some of the lead off before the half. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
That's just a difference-making receiver, Kate. You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. What makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
The Steelers calling their first time out. And they'll take this opportunity to discuss what's next over on their sideline. Now is Cook to kick this away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up first and 10. From the gun, Jackson. Completed over the middle. And in a blink, they are up to midfield before somebody manages to stop it. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already at midfield. They give to Henry on the inside handoff. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
Sometimes just feel like in the background of every whole home run is a bigger play. Just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late. And this could have been much, much more exciting.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Now it's Jackson. Hits him on the out route. Gain of about 8 here. Nice pickup, but he stopped a second before he can move those chains. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
Turning to Henry on third. Oh, they're on him quick. He's not going to get the yard they need, Brock. He only gets back to the line. That's going to bring up fourth down. Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. A little outside their comfort zone to try a field goal, so instead they're going for this on fourth down. Fourth down, pass coming. He's got it to his running back. And they make the stop. They're going to say it about the 37-yard line. On first down, Jackson. Pass is cut at the 9. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it first and goal from the 8. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Breaking the huddle. Here's first and goal. Working inside the red zone. And he's going to score a touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens get more points to end a lopsided first half. Manage that clock beautifully down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Wilson with a return here. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Here comes the final play of our first half. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Here's the final play of our first half.
Here we go, here we go.
Yep, as expected, they go to the ground to start this one off. And he's going to be pushed out up near that 40-yard line. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Is Cook to kick this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens set it up first and 10. First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
Oh, man, these are the kind of plays you can't wait to get on film and watch the next day. Look at the fellow pass catchers. Look at the guys getting out in front, helping on that screen pass. Get your player in space, your buddies do the rest around you, and a big play follows.
entire playbook is open here, Brock. It is 2nd and inches. Going with King Henry here. And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you want to take your shots. Some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Now it's Lamar. That's Wester on the catch. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. A pickup of 17. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. Running out of the gun with Mitchell. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. And stopped by Alex Highsmith.
It's got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Buys time, rolling right. Just got it. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
Gosh, that is so demoralizing defensively. You do everything right, you draw it up while you get double coverage, and yet you still can't take the ball away.
1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Walker going in motion left. And he pushes them a little closer to the 3. Only one on the carry, so that's going to bring up 2nd and goal from the 3.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Now here's Lamar. Finds him over the middle. And they're going to keep him out once again. That sends him backwards, brings up 3rd and goal.
You'll hear defensive coaches all the time really ask their players to pull the trigger. Read, react, diagnose, and when you see it, go fire away. And that's exactly what the defense does to take away that screen.
Now from back at the 4, here's 3rd and goal. Slot receivers headed left. Jackson has it, 3rd and goal. And he scores. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens grow the lead coming out of halftime. Now they'll try the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Ravens grow their lead yet again.
Steelers 7. To kick off for Baltimore.
The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. On the return, here comes Austin. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30.
Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10.
Ready!
Again to Johnson. Start this drive. It'll be a yard at most there, and it's 2nd down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Here we go. Set. Go.
Again, this is Johnson. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
Having been in enough locker rooms at halftime, Kate, I know what the messaging was in there. Start the game out by sending a message. Doesn't matter you're trailing, run right at them and go make a point.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. That's Odafe away with a stop.
You call that jet sweep, you're looking for a little bit more than that. But at least it keeps him on schedule and didn't go backwards.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Get up! Vikings, Panther 11, Panther 11. Ready, ready?
This time it's a passing play. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
There he is on 3rd and short. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. He was looking DK Metcalf's way there. So it's going to be 4th and short.
It has been a tough slog for them to keep up at any point in this game. And failing to convert on that 3rd down, yet another symptom of the overall illness of the day.
All right, looks like this is the moment. They're going to make their comeback push. They're going for it on 4th.
Let's go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
They're going to try to throw for it. He gets this one to Fryermuth. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. So they hit him for 5 yards on 4th down, and they get the successful conversion.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Cougar Knights, 18, Pioneer.
Throwing it again here. Gets it downfield on target to Metcalf. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets it down to the 14. So a gain of 30 yards on that play. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Ready, ready, ready.
Shotgun handoff to Johnson. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
Let's go. Ready.
Johnson. And he barrels across for the touchdown. The Steelers start the 2nd half with some needed points. Those defensive coaches got to be hot, Brock. That was a touchdown that shouldn't have happened. That tackle should have ended it.
You try bringing down one of these NFL running backs in this case.
Okay, touche, buddy.
They see that goal line. They smell that goal line. It is no sure thing to try to bring down one of those horses before they find pay dirt.
On now is Cook to kick this away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. The Ravens in very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Man in motion here. Henry gets it here to start the drive. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Ready. Sit up. Ready. Sit up.
Lamar now from the gun. To the left and hauled in by Likely. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the 3rd quarter. It's their football, and with that type of lead we've got on the scoreboard, this game pretty close to over. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Give right side to Henry. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on 1st down.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. He didn't do it there.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Blitz coming here. Jackson. Blitzing on the slant. They cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Now Jackson on 3rd down. That one finds his man, likely. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens put up even more points in a win.
That play really had all the elements you're looking for from a tight end, showing that he could stretch that field. If you wrap check, secure the catch, quickly become a run the check, and finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with your homeboys.
Steelers 14.
The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Wilson with a return here. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
Okay, ready.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
70 Timberwolves.
To throw here on 1st down. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Ravens will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Okay, I think the one thing you and I love about this NFL game is almost all of them are one-score games. So to see a blowout like this, it's taken a superhuman effort defensively, and they just added to it.
Play clock getting close to 0. We get a timeout. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They run it with King Henry. Nearly starts the drive with a 1st down run. He stopped a yard short, gain of 9.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, a nice little run to set the table.
Less than a ruler needed here on 2nd down. Running once more with Henry. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
They'll come up on 1st and 10. They give up the gut to Walker. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop it behind the line.
You know, when receivers have room to operate, that's a play that can totally gash the defense. The key when you get down here in the red zone, it becomes so much tougher because you have a whole lot less space. And in fact, you'll see defenses swarm like that one just did.
Running with Walker again. This one isn't looking much better, Brock. He's handed another loss. That's 2 in a row. They've got third down now coming up.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over them.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Into the hands of Likely. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down. It took a great defensive effort to do it. Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Wilson with a return here. And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 23-yard line.
On the ready.
Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Tag. Panther 60. Panther 60. Go.
Not deterred by that pick. He's thrown again. He's got it deep downfield. And he's going to have this down to the 42-yard line. It's a massive 35-yard pickup. 1st down.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
This run is going to push him inside the 40. Give him 7 there.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Ready, ready.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2.
Ready, ready.
Back to throw. Connecting with Metcalf again. And he's going to be touched down at that spot, which means the effort makes it 1st and goal.
That's good for us Steelers. 1st down. 1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
Let's go now. Cowboy 80.
From the red zone on 1st. Near the goal line. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Come on.
And it won't matter in the end, but nevertheless, he's in for the late touchdown. The Steelers making the scoreboard look a touch better. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. It kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on him. Great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
That one splits the uprights. And the Steelers get it back to a full 3 possessions now, 24 points. On now is Cook to kick this away. This is Allen to return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10.
Come on. Come on. Hey, report.
drive begins with Henry. He's out in the clear. Derrick Henry! And stop me if you've heard this before, Brock. They've scored again, and they grow that lead further. The Ravens continue piling it on here in the fourth. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. Now they'll see if they can tack on one more. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Ravens continue piling on to this lead. The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good field position as the Steelers come up to it, 1st and 10. This drive with a design run. And he won't get beyond the line of scrimmage. Good work by the defense. 2nd down coming up. That brings us to the 2-minute warning in Pittsburgh. Steelers just want to get out of here with how this one is gone. 1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Get it!
Off the play fake. He'll throw. Defender's there, and he forces the incompletion. Good play to bring about this 3rd down.
You know, it's one thing to tell a quarterback not to telegraph a pass. It's quite another to fundamentally do the right things. You got to use your eyes to move defenders in this league, especially on your primary target.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Let's go.
3rd and long for him here. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Roquan Smith with the pick. And the Ravens will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
On 1st and 10, it's Henry. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
It's hot. It's hot. 180. And it's hot.
Now 1 second before they call delay a game, a timeout comes in. And they'll have just one left to burn now. First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Another run for Henry. It's a great extra effort to keep that run going for a nice gain. A strong 9-yard effort there, Brock, and it brings up 3rd and 1. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it 40 yards to reset the downs. Henry's going to try to pick it up. He has it to the 23-yard line as he's brought down. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the 1st.
Hey, look, Kate, you can't just ask one tackler to go mano-a-mano and stop this guy. You got to have the cavalry coming. One guy makes a hit, the others are there to clean up and pile on, because one-on-one, he's going to run right through you.
So the Ravens will fly home with the win. And they take the first skirmish with their division rivals, with a chance at a sweep awaiting them later in the year in their building. So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner Brock Heward and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Ravens are your winners as we say so long from Pittsburgh.
get off the sofa. The thing about depression, you think your life is